So let's use this formula in an example. State College predicts that in 18 years it will cost $200,000 to attend the college for 4 years. Gene would like to invest some of his cash now to provide for his newborn son's college education. How much should he deposit now in an account with an APR? Here we go, 7% compounded monthly. All of that is telling me that my R equals 7% or 0.07, and the monthly is telling me that my N equals 12, and that compounded tells me I need my general compounding formula, and one of the two forms, either the one that we just learned or the one that we were using before in 9.2. So if he wishes for the account to have a balance of 150,000, he wants the balance to be 150,000. So he wants to know what he has to start out with. Where does it say? How much should he deposit now? That is the present value, and this is going to be the future value, or the ending amount. A is going to be the $150,000. And in 18 years, that tells me that my T needs to be 18. So I'm hoping it helps for you to see me write out on the problem how I figure out each variable, because sometimes that can be a little bit confusing. He says the college is going to cost $200,000 for 4 years, and he's trying to save $150,000. So he's assuming that he'll have other money, or his son will get some scholarships or something like that. So he's not trying to save the full amount, even though they're providing that here and in how many years it should be. And he's looking for 18 years that he wants to save the $150,000. So let's just write down this formula down below so that we can use it here. That's PV equals A over 1 plus R over N raised to the NT power. Remember, I really like you to choose your formula, write it out for me without any values plugged in, and then go ahead and plug in your values. So for this one, it's going to be PV equals, and he has 150,000 as his goal, and then 1 plus R is the rate, and we decided that was 7% or 0.07. N we decided was 12 raised to the NT, so 12 times 18. Now I don't know 18 times 12 by heart, so I am going to multiply that first on my calculator, and I get 216. So I'll put that in, 216, and then I can go ahead and calculate the other parts. I will calculate the whole denominator, and then I will take 150,000 divided by answer. Remember how we can do that? If I have that whole denominator sitting on my calculator, I can just divide by it pretty easily, and that'll give me my result. So 150,000, we're leaving that alone for right now, over 1 plus, I need to do that 0.07 divided by 12, and I get 0.00583 repeating. Just going to write that down here. Raised to the 216th power. I can add 1 pretty easily and take it to the 216th power. Do it equals in between there. And now what I have is 150,000 divided by this 3.512, and it goes on. And so remember, that number is sitting on my calculator. I don't want to retype it because I'll lose some of the digits. Even if I retype all the digits that are sitting on the calculator also stores more that it's not showing me. So I really, really just want to leave it on the calculator and do that 150,000 divided by second negative for answer, and then equals, and I get a present value of, I'm looking at this value and it's 0.148, and because there's an 8 following the place where I want to round to, I need to bump that 4 up to a 5, And so my present value is $42,000, $42,704.15. So Gene needs to invest, if he has that much cash, that's really fantastic, but he needs to invest about $42,704.15 now to pay for college in 18 years.